You had to while I was starting to film. Really? Well, in all reality, this should be a skill that everyone knows because it's extremely simple. But I understand that not everybody was raised the same way I was. So, with that in mind, let's get to it. Now, changing an air filter normally isn't a very involved job. Uh, a lot of vehicles are going to be different. I mean, this one, as you can see, the air filter's right here. There's supposed to be 4 clips that hold it on. I only see one still in existence. But it looks like two, maybe 3 clips that's supposed to hold it on. But anyway, normally it's not a very difficult job. First thing you do is undo the clips since, they're already undone. We're going to go ahead and lift this up. You see the one clip right here that still does exist, and the air box is broken. But you know what? That's something we can worry about later. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our brand new, yes, I got it from O'Reilly's, brand new air filter. And all it is, it's a paper air filter, just like a Fram or a Wix or anything like that. And there ain't no telling who actually made this. It looks like it's a Fram. It's made in China. Part number is MGA 46213, and it's real simple. This part goes up. Okay. It fits right here. Okay. Now, since this air box is not bolted down, we gotta maneuver a little bit. Like I said, there should be a clip right here. There should be one right here. There is one right here. And it just clips down. Okay? Real simple. And that's it. That's changing an air filter on a car. Now you may wonder, what is so important about an air filter? Well, the air filter's job. A lot of people have a lot of misconceptions about what an air filter does. First of all, I will tell you this. It has absolutely nothing to do with the air conditioning system. So if your air conditioner's not blowing cold for whatever reason, like this one, changing the air filter or cleaning the air filter will do absolutely nothing to change that. The sole purpose of the air filter is to keep dirt and debris from getting in your engine. Why do you want to keep dirt and debris out of your engine? Well, you don't want that dirt and stuff getting into the cylinders. You see, when air and fuel mix, that's what gives you your combustion gases. When all of that air and fuel mixture is compressed, that spark ignites it. That's what causes the cylinder, the piston, to be pushed down inside an internal combustion engine. That's one stroke. You have intake, act like this is the intake valve. This will act like, all right, this is the intake, this is the exhaust. First thing that's going to happen is intake opens, and as the piston goes down, it creates a vacuum, pulls in the air and fuel mixture. As it comes up, this closes, and it's compressed. This is called your compression stroke. Intake stroke, compression stroke. Spark plug ignites it. This is what's called your power stroke. This is what actually produces power from the piston. As it comes back up, the exhaust stroke pushes all that exhaust gas out. This closes, this opens, and it starts all back again. Well, when you pull all that air and fuel mixture in, if that air is dirty, all that dirt and debris is going to get inside your cylinders and scar up your cylinder walls. And that can cause a lot of problems down the road. So you want to keep your air clean as possible. Yes, an air filter does restrict flow, But that's just the nature of the beast. There's absolutely nothing you'll ever be able to do about that. Sure, you can buy air filters that are more free-flowing. For instance, a K&N filter, it will actually flow more air when it's clean. When a K&N air filter gets dirty, though, it'll restrict air a lot more than a dirty paper filter. This clean paper filter may not flow as good as a K&N, but when it's dirty, it will not restrict it as much as a dirty K&N. And it only costs about half the price. And you're only replacing it once every, depending on your service, this thing could go 100,000 miles on one air filter. It just depends on your service. If you're in a dusty area, it won't last near as long. You'll need to change it more often. But this air filter will last a long time in this engine. So, you're going to pay 45, 50, 60 bucks sometimes for a K&N air filter, and then you're going to spend another $20 on the recharge kit. Honestly, unless it's a specifically high performance type thing, and even then, I don't see the point of a K&N air filter or any kind of oiled filter. In fact, that oil, if your vehicle has what's called a mass airflow sensor, there's a little bitty wire, I mean just a little tiny wire inside there that reads air movement. Well, that oil can foul that out over time. So just by using just a paper filter, it stops that from happening. Like I said, the paper filter is more restrictive, but you have fewer problems overall. So I hope you got something out of this video. I know not everybody was raised in an environment where you had to learn how to do stuff like this for yourself. I was, thankfully. I'm not going to put down anybody that wasn't. Everybody has a different lifestyle, and I understand that. And if you don't understand that, then you really need to have your head examined. So, hope you learned something from this. There'll be more videos on the way featuring this car. As always, God bless and be good.